Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Abigail and I make videos about special needs and health issues and feeding tubes. So I had an interesting night tonight. So I guess you would call this a medical / health issue backfire. So it's Tuesday night, and on Tuesdays, me and my older brother go to a class that we have at our church. And because it's Tuesday night, or the night that I'm filming this is Tuesday night, it was the day of class, and I'm on a full-time feed on my feeding tube. I can unhook to change clothes or to shower, and I also unhook for about maybe 20 or so minutes a day to exercise. And anyways, me and my brother left early because we had a stop we needed to make on the way to class. And so my pump goes off. My feeding tube pump goes off. And I'm like, it's fine. We're almost at the library anyway. So I turn my pump off and I go to the bathroom. And I actually made a really big mistake because normally, okay, so if you have a feeding tube, you can have what's called air in the tube, and the feeding tube pump is supposed to tell you if there's air in the tube, because if you feed yourself air, it can cause like gas and discomfort and like bloating, feeling, and all of that. Just very uncomfortable. And so, like I said, my pump goes off. I turn it off because we are at the library around that time anyway. I go to the bathroom, and before I even get in the library, I imagined it being just this little tiny bit of air in my tube, because sometimes it does happen, especially like whenever I get a new bag at night and it just takes it a minute to like register that I hooked back up, it can happen, and that little bit of air normally doesn't hurt anything, but I go to the bathroom at the library and realize, no, whenever I hit prime on my pump in the car, which I thought it was just pushing this tiny amount of air into my stomach. No, it was pumping a bunch of air into my stomach, which if you get air in your stomach, it can cause gas, discomfort, yeah, just very uncomfortable. So then I go to the bathroom and prime it, get the air out over the sink, and there's like air bubble after air bubble, and thankfully it was okay after that. But like after class was over, I had like kind of like a bloating feeling, and so I go to the bathroom, and turns out having all that air in my stomach really like made my stomach hurt to like the point it felt like I was like cramping. So anyway, basically, it's fine if you do accidentally feed yourself air, because it will just come out as like gas or a burp or something like that. So it's not like a big deal, it's just really uncomfortable until it decides to pass. So yeah, I did have a backfire moment tonight. Just, it feels like it's always something. Also, we got a new elf. We have the elves that's on our piano that I showed y'all the other day in yesterday's video. But we have a new elf, and every day it hides somewhere in our house and we have to find it. Well, today was the first day that it hid. I don't know if you can use, it's right up there is the elf. I didn't know it until I walked into the kitchen earlier today, and both of my brothers were acting like very suspicious, and they're like, "You see anything? Do you see anything different? Do you notice anything?" And I was like, "No. There's a elf in the corner over there." I'll try to get closer so y'all can see it better. Okay, so this is our elf. Our new elf. He's hiding up there, and then I think it's tomorrow morning he will be hiding somewhere else. So we'll see where he hides tomorrow. But speaking of backfires, as I was pausing the video, my formula ran out. So this is what my bag looks like now. Like, plain out of formula, which actually works out because I actually changed the bag at night anyway, so if it's already gone, it's fine. Also, you probably don't know this about me because I don't think I've shared this on the channel before, but I've been finding some really good distractions because of like the health issues I have and stuff. It's really good to stay distracted, and other than doing YouTube, I actually found another thing that has really helped me with my health stuff, and that is actually playing basketball. So I haven't filmed me playing basketball before on the channel, but we do have a basketball that's like the family's, and the last time I went to the doctor for a checkup, they told me that I was well enough to start exercising and to do like a few minutes a day of exercise, and then they also want me to get some sun every day because I think it was like my vitamin D was low or something like that. One of my vitamins were low. So I've been going outside and playing basketball, and we have this little Tykes hoop that's like our basketball goal that's like kid size, that we've had since me and my older brother were little. We just kept it for years and years, and like the basketball, it does technically fit in the hoop, but it doesn't fit very well. And so going outside and just bouncing the ball, and we do have in our backyard, we have a shed, and to get into the shed there's like this concrete, I don't know, it's like this slope or something, and I decided, since it was hard to kind of, well, depending on the part of grass that you're on in our yard, it can sometimes be hard to bounce the ball. And I don't want to bounce the ball too close to our front door or accidentally hit one of our cars. So I actually went to the backyard today and found that like concrete slope and bounced it on that, and it actually worked out for some of my exercise because I'm really supposed to work on like my strength, like building my strength. And so I would like throw the basketball down and catch it, and it was like really good on like, you know, building my muscles, trying to get stronger and all that. So that was really fun. Things are going to start to get busy now that we're in December. We do have a Christmas parade coming up. Actually, the same day that we go to a wedding is the same day our Christmas parade is. So we have a Christmas parade and a wedding the same day. So that's going to be a busy day. We have a few different things coming up in December. I have a doctor's appointment. Yeah, so just a lot of things, but I'm really excited for this coming year. I've been really excited to take you all on my journey with me through my health issues. Having this channel has really, really helped. I know that it helps being able to talk to people you know personally, but it also really helps to talk to people like online, like even through a video, that might have similar health issues, or even if they're just like curious about your life. It just I think it's so sweet that like people come and watch my videos and check in on me. It's just, it really means a lot. And I'm on constant feeds on my feeding tube, and you know, there's a lot that goes into having the health issues that I have. And so I really appreciate everyone that watches, that subscribes, that follows my journey, because being able to make these videos really does help. So thank you all so much for listening and being supportive. And if you're new, be sure that you subscribe, because I make a lot of videos about my life. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.